Hey guys, the Section of Violence here. We got a fun one today. The guys I respect didn't actually make the breakdown this week. I don't know why. Henry Cejudo lost last week. Had a very close fight. In my opinion, he won. So maybe that's it. They're just taking time off. I don't know. Not my business. All I know is we're gonna have a show regardless, and I always have it on Thursdays if they don't have their video posted before me. Because I just, I like to use their opinions as reference for my tape study. And unfortunately, I didn't have that this time. But regardless, we're going to go into the UFC. Given we did have a bad card last week, so I'm going to be a little bit more hesitant because I'm not trying to lose all the great work we've done this year. First bad card since January 9th. I've had two bad cards all year. I can live with that. But yeah, let's get into it. We have first, let's see if we're going. Yeah, we're going. Okay. So first we got Jessica Rose Clark versus Tanara Lisboa. So Lisboa is she's definitely a Muay Thai fighter. Uh, definitely not as experienced as definitely not as experienced for sure. Um, she fought Norma Dumont um and got submitted by her. So Norma's not exactly a phenomenal grappler, so she's good, but she's not the greatest. Just watching this fight now, actually. Um, trying to see how she looked. Yeah, she seems like she has a good tie clinch. Given this was at a weight class higher, so it's a little bit hard to compare. Um, but she seems a little square in her stance, and I do think that Jessica Rose Clark's gonna have the grappling and the wrestling advantage here. And anytime you have a girl with a wrestling advantage, you should tend to favor that girl just because Tanera Lisboa has not had a UFC fight. I expect her if you're gonna take Lisboa, take her by round one KO TKO just because I don't see her doing very well um here. But I'm gonna go with Jessica Rose Clark by decision. But Lisboa could definitely get a first round finish. So be careful with this fight. But that's what I'm leaning here. I feel like Jessica Rose Clark. She also has a boyfriend now, so interested to see how that affects her motivation going into the fights. Maybe it'll make her fight harder. I don't know. All I know is I'm on Jessica Rose Clark here. Moving on, we have Gabe Green versus Brian Battle. Brian Battle is he's uh he's a technical striker, cardio guy. The thing with him though is I don't know how I feel about him because he gets taken down and then he gets controlled. Given I don't think Gabe Green's going to be one to take him down, I do think he can implement it. I think Gabe Green has more tools to win this fight. I think he has the crisper boxing, also has more power. Um, the chin of Brian Battle is a liability as well. I'm gonna go with Gabe Green here, but this isn't a confident pick. I'm not saying it from the rooftops. I think Gabe Green is gonna have more tools to win, and I'm just gonna go with Gabe Green here, winning a decision. Moving on, we have Jeon Kim versus Mandy Bohm. Mandy Bohm, she is not good. She has such low output that she lost to a girl in Victoria Leonardo. Victoria Leonardo is probably one of the worst fighters on the roster. She's had her arm broken twice, and she still couldn't beat her. Um, Young Kim, given she doesn't do a whole lot, she does have good output. Um, she does take a lot of damage, which could be. I am worried about that. Mandy Bohm landing something significant, which cuts open Young Kim, which judges always look at. But I am leaning Young Kim here. I just think Young Kim's uh a better fighter and has more heart. But who knows? Maybe Bohm could come out guns blazing and win this fight. I don't know. I'm on Young Kim here though. Moving on, we have Natan Levy versus Pete Rodriguez. I'm on all favorites so far, except for yeah, I'm on all favorites so far. Pete Rodriguez, I want to take him as a dog, trust me. And if I am gonna take him, it's gonna be by KO because I don't see him winning any other way. I mean, like Levy's tough; he could see a decision, but I don't know. I feel like if Levy's gonna lose, he's gonna get KO'd. He always outpoints his opponents, always manages to win fights. I'm gonna go with Levy here, but it's don't go crazy with this one because Pete has one punch power and it takes one from him, and Levy's not too defensively aware, so I feel like Pete could catch him. So be careful with this fight. But I'm on Levy here. Moving on, we got Douglas Silva de Andrade versus Cody Stamann. Cody Stamann, he's a very, very technical fighter. He's a good striker, good grappler. The thing about Cody Stamann though is he's not that good at jiu-jitsu. And when you're fighting guys who have good jiu-jitsu, who also is very dangerous on the feet, given he's not a great wrestler, but I don't think Stamann's going to look to take him down because he will just put himself into danger. Stamann didn't even try to take Lacerda down his last fight because he was so worried about the jiu-jitsu. So I do think Silva's going to have the threat of jiu-jitsu, also the knockout threat. I'm on Silva here. I got him at plus money. I'm going to stick with Silva here. Stamann is just too suspect, and I can't trust him. Trains at a great gym, though, so this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for this fight. Moving on, we have Chase Sherman versus Carl Williams. Again, I don't want to say this, but I'm kind of leaning the dog here as far as betting wise. But Carl Williams, I do think is going to win this fight by decision. I do think he'll be able to grind his way to a decision. Chase Sherman, if he had better cardio, like not better cardio, sorry, if he had more volume, I would probably be inclined to take him. But I don't think Carl Williams is going to lose to someone like Chase Sherman. I mean, Lucas Bresky, he had a life or death fight with, which really worries me here, but I do think Chase Sherman's going to be able to get taken down and controlled. But being a bigger man, I'm still going to bet Chase Sherman just because it should be closer lines, but, you know, let's go. It's going to be a fun one. I'm interested to see how it plays out. Moving on, we have Matt Brown versus Court McGee. Uh, I'm on Matt Brown here. Um, I really want to take Court McGee. I do think Court McGee has a good shot, given how Matt Brown is known for his cardio, but he does tend to gas. And Court McGee's a grinder, so I do worry for Matt Brown here, but I just think his striking is really, really effective. And I think Court McGee is, he's chinny, and I do think, I think if Matt Brown connects, I think he can cause Court a lot of problems. He's good at scrambling. I do think Matt Brown is going to win this fight by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Court win as well. This is going to be a fun one for sure. Moving on, we have Tim Means versus Alex Morono. Now, with this one, again, it's another fight where it's like I do think Morono should win this, but Tim Means is very, very dangerous. And if Tim latches something up or hits him, or hurts him, I think Tim can finish the fight. The thing is, I think Morono's too disciplined. He sticks behind a jab, has safe Cejudo in his corner. I do think Morono's going to win this fight by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Tim Means get pulled an upset. Moving on. Probably one of my locks of the card. We have Carlos Ulberg versus Ihor Potieria. 19-3, you'd think Ihor Potieria is going to be a problem, given though he has a very padded record, and his wins are pretty sketch. I do think he was on roids when he fought Lukas Sadowski, because he has not looked that good since. Yeah, that was his best win, for sure. But he got destroyed by Nikolai Nergamano, and he took him almost a whole round to finish Shogun. And he was getting pieced up by Shogun too. So I'm gonna go with Ulberg here by first round KO. I don't see how this fight goes any other way. This is probably one of my most confident predictions on the card. I'm on Ulberg all day here. Black Jag, baby. Moving on, we got Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez versus Ian Machado Garry. I'm on Ian Machado Garry all day. One of my most confident predictions on the card. I think Ian Garry has everything that D-Rod don't. He's got speed. He's got a good array of striking. He's got jiu-jitsu. He's got wrestling. D-Rod just he's a street fighter. He's a puncher's chance in this fight, but I think Gary's got his number all day. This is Gary's fight. I don't see how he loses this fight unless he gets chinned. This is Ian Gary's fight. I'm on Garry all day. I think he's going to pick apart D-Rod for 3 rounds. Moving on. Anthony Smith versus Johnny Walker. Probably the fight of the night, in my opinion. Man, I'm torn here. Because in round one, it's definitely Johnny Walker, but if it's anything after round one, it's Anthony Smith. This is a live betting spot for sure. Not hammer, of course, but I'm probably going to lean Smith as a. I don't even know, man. I'm going to lean Walker, but I'm not confident at all. That could look really stupid after picking this guy. I'm going to go on Walker here, but again, Smith is a live bet after round one. Moving on, we got Jailton Almeida, the lock of the card, versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Rozenstruik is getting taken down and ground and pounded first or second round. End of story. He has a puncher's chance, and that's it. I don't see Jailton screwing this up. Yeah, those are my predictions. If I can give you guys my most confident, we got Jailton at number 1. We got Ulberg at number 2. Garry at number 3. Um, uh, let's go Young Kim number 4. And number 5, I'd have to say Alex Morono, probably. Those are my most confident predictions, guys. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. Bellator video out today as well, so be a fun one. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. See ya.